and seeing these patients, it could sound like, to you, does it sound like you're sounding like a broken record? Like having to say the same thing over and over, because we hear that a lot. Diet, exercise, diet, exercise, your lifestyle, diet, exercise. Do you think, from your personal opinion and experiences, is it a lack of education of what's going on, or do you believe, are people just doing whatever they want to do?
So that's a loaded question. So we'll take it one step at a time. So first off, I personally, I feel every patient is different, right? We have to look at, like I said, going back to that, we look at their risk factors and try to personalize it for them. And props, of course, everyone I see says, "Oh, I'm eating healthy and I'm doing what I got to do." And there is a big part of me I do feel is, there are some factors that are out of our control. And I don't know if it's, this goes back to, there's a lot of stuff out there about epigenetics and all sorts of things. I didn't talk about this previously, but I think family history is super important as well. Environmental factors are really important. So when I say environmental factors, I mean, there are folks living in certain areas that are more prone to this, more prone to kidney disease. We don't, like I said, we don't always know. There was, my wife had showed me this article in the New York Times. It was pretty interesting. I think a couple of months ago, about Sri Lankan, I think, fishermen. So different part of the world, younger patients, younger folks, younger men. And all of a sudden they were starting to have kidney problems, and they're thinking, hey, this is probably because they're out in the sea. There's a lot of pollution and things that's popping up now. And they are starting to have things that are going on with the kidneys in particular that maybe weren't seeing previously. So I would never say that it's a broken record. I think revisiting this, and like I said, of course, we want to try doing our best to avoid all the stuff I talked about. I mean, and we all, like, in moderation is always going to be okay, but processed foods and all this stuff, we want to try and avoid it. And I think that's just a part of our lifestyle. It's just a part of our society that, it's hard to give up. But can we do better? The answer is yes. But that does not mean, for me personally, that, I think there are other factors out there that we always forget about. And I talk about family history, but I think it's very important. I think we don't always realize, how important family and genetics and all that is, and that sometimes no matter what we do, we may have problems down the line.